Race to Win diecasts are always a treat, and this truck is no exception. Here is Brett Moffitt's 2018 Chicagoland Speedway Race to Win Toyota Tundra. Howdy folks, it's Diecastbuffet here again, back with another NASCAR Diecast review. Today's car, just kidding guys, just kidding, don't get mad. It's a truck, and man, it is a Brett Moffitt Chicagoland Speedway Race to Win Tundra, and wow, what a cool, diecast to get in Wave 4 is Brett Moffitt's Overton's 225, not 250, not 200, 225. Okay, you can't forget that, guys, from Chicagoland Speedway. Holy cow, man, this is from Wave 4, and like I've mentioned before, every single one of these cars will be filmed and reviewed on Diecastbuffet. So if you're interested to see any of these cars, tune in every Saturday and hit that subscribe button. Well, let's go ahead and get this diecast out of the box. Here she is, folks, Brett Moffitt's 2018 Chicagoland race-winning Tundra. And oh my god, man, I love the truck diecast, man. I cannot stress it enough how cool these truck diecasts are, and I think my favorite part is just the tailgate, man. It's just, I'm so used to having like a smooth dome. No, just having that flat truck mold, man. They knocked the truck mold out of the park, guys. So let's go ahead and kind of discuss this diecast. So one thing that really concerns me about, about the truck market is we're not getting any in the Gold Series. Like, we are really not getting any in the Gold Series. It almost seems like we're going to get more in the Authentics line in 2019 than the Gold Series. And that really bugs me, guys. It really bugs me because when you think about it, we should get more of everything in the Gold Series compared to the Authentics line. But as of recently, it does not look like we're going to be getting more in the Gold Series. And it's going to make it really hard to collect a bunch of these truck diecasts if it continues to go that way. And I'm extremely disappointed about all the cancellations of the Thor Sport trucks. But let's go ahead and keep digging into this one. So one thing I really like about this is that they did not uncover the hood logo, freightauctions.com. They didn't do that. Or if they did a very good job hiding it. You can still see the logo, you can still see the logo, but you can see plenty of confetti on it. It wasn't like the Eric Jones diecast where they had to, I guess the corporate people at Toyota wanted them to have the Toyota, logo and all that stuff without any confetti on it, so they, cleared that. And once again, if you have not picked up a 164 truck diecast in 2019, all the trucks, both Chevy, Ford, and Toyota are on a generic mold. But I gotta admit, man, the trucks, like, they look beautiful. Like, the Tundra looks like a Tundra, the Ford looks like a Ford, and the Chevy looks like a Chevy. They did a great job creating a generic mold to fit 3 different noses, and I really like that. You do see a little bit of a skewy front. I don't know why, but it looks like the front grille is where it needs to be, but the bottom looks like it shifted, guys. I don't know. Am I the only one seeing this? I feel like something is really off center. Like the Tundra decal looks off and the grill down there looks off. Maybe I'm just crazy, but that's what it looks like to me. So you got just so much confetti on this thing, man, and I love that. But I want to see more just normal Gold Series trucks. As of right now, we have no 164 normal truck diecast. Every single one of them, or really only one of them, is a race to win, and it's the Brett Moffitt one. And if you haven't checked that out, you can check that out on my channel. There is a chip down here, I just noticed. All right, is that a chip or is that not? No, maybe. What? Oh, I don't know why, but it feels rough like a chip, but that's actually a confetti piece. Interesting. The plot thickens. I swore that was a paint chip, bro. Like, it felt rough like one. Interesting. You can kind of see like a carbon fiber trim line, and that's something I don't think this truck I don't think the design really pulls it out, so to speak. Like, it just looks like a black truck, which I think it looks cool, man. You know, Dale Earnhardt, you know, a black race car, just, it's intimidating, man. It looks good. But you just can't really see the carbon fiber too well. And what the heck? Okay, I didn't know my truck had a pigtail. That's cool. So apparently the truck's got a pigtail. That's cool. I guess that adds horsepower. Yeah, it's Sirius XM DDA Toyota Racing Development up here on the this would be the B post, right? B post. I don't know what you would call it on a truck. Toyota TRD HRE, which is Hattori Racing Enterprises. Myler, I think that is, and RE something and Asen Group. Very hard to see there, but they're there. Camping World, you know, that's, you know, that was last year's title sponsor official name thing. Yes, that's definitely some English. And over here on the right, you got the freightauctions.com on the side. Looks like the fuel inlet decal is a little bit skewy. Because, I mean, bear with me on this one, guys. I mean, Lionel is terrible at quality. Nothing on the bottom right. But, yeah, you can definitely see an overlapping of the decal, and you got your little pigtail. Gotta love that. And wow, what? Nothing on the back end of this truck, which is very surprising to me. I mean, but I gotta admit, I really like this detail. I really do. Look at this, man. You got confetti that's on the bottom of the truck, and I mean, it almost looks like you could just brush it off. It just looks so good, man. So good. Over here on the right side, looks like the number is a little bit higher than the left. Maybe not. Let's see. Get your number there, and yes, it's a little bit higher on this end. So that's, I mean, it's okay. Don't really bother me, but what it tells me is that there might be more decals that are shifted up. Goodyear logo. Right there on the top of my right thumb, you can see the kind of the outline of the fender well, and you can see the Goodyear logo. So you can clearly see how that is way up there. Meanwhile, on this end, I mean, it's up there a little too high, but it's not as bad as this. Yeah, that's a little screwy there, but I mean, I really like these truck diecasts, man. Like, I'm at the point where I would buy every single truck diecast they made, and that's probably what I'll do. Wow, look at this, man. Look at the detail and texture of the decals. I mean, that straight up looks like a piece of, like, aluminum in space or something. That looks really good. In terms of, like, race damage, I don't think there's, like, really any besides, like, the splitter and maybe a few pieces of dirt and grime on the nose. Like, you can see, like, a few bits of, like, dirt on the grill, or the fake grill, I should say. And below the real grill, you do see, like, I think a chip or something or a scratch. I don't know. Probably something on a pit stop that caused it. But, of course, on these truck molds, if you're new around here, they don't have right side windows. I don't know why, but I like it. I don't know why, but I like it. Over here on the roof, I love how these truck teams say you have to fit these big old numbers in such a tiny, tiny little spot. Ugh. But they do a good job on it. And I have not watched the truck series religiously in a long time, so I have no clue how this race played out. So if you watched last year's Chicagoland truck race, feel free to comment below and let me know what happened, because I always have to work when they're racing. You know, it's not because I don't like the truck series; it's just I can't watch it. North and Foundations, yeah, North and Foundation, something like that, or Northland. Oh, there we go. See, that's what I want. I want to have so much confetti on my vehicle that I can't even read the sponsor. Northland Foundations. Makes sense. That makes total sense. And you can, of course, see the little wedge adjustment piece there. I really like that detail. Toyota. I have to climb over here. I just noticed something, and you remember earlier in this review where I mentioned that, hey, the nose looks a little off, guys. Well, here is your culprit. You can see how the whole decal is completely shifted, so it almost makes the body look like it's more skewed out than it really is. But you can clearly see the line stops right there with my finger up in the top right, but the end's over here. But you go on this end, and it's like the end is right there, but the decal is right here. So in other words, this whole thing shifted too much. Oh, wow. But I like this truck. I really do. It's a pretty cool race win, truck. But we're not done yet, guys. We're not done yet. I got something really cool right here. Yes, guys. Yes, the race win card. And this is my favorite thing about these race win diecasts. Because for the longest, the only time you could get something like this is, of course, in a 124 or something like that, But now that we're getting more and more raced win diecasts, I love it. I love raced win 164s. I'm a big fan of them. I used to not like them, but this is my favorite part of raced win 164s. So, got raced version. You got him doing the burnout, looks like. Maybe a little smoke. Got Brett Moffitt, and he won the championship last year, so this is a pretty cool truck to get. It's going to go great with the Homestead one, I might add. So if you're going to get the Homestead one, you better get this one to go with it, because these could be considered a set. Brett Moffitt, Chicagoland Speedway, Overton's 225 winner, Joliet, Illinois, June 29th, 2018. And flip over here to the back of the card. The race was only 1 hour and 53 minutes and 7 seconds. That is a very quick race. He started 6th. 150 total laps. Wow, that's a lot for a truck race. Number of cautions, 6 out of 29 laps, and that's the reason why I miss truck racing. They always have cautions, and they have crazy restarts, and it's just, when they don't have a cup driver just blowing the doors off the competition, the racing is really good, my dude. It is really good. Laps led by a winner, only 17, and the margin of victory, 5 seconds. I don't know if this was a field mileage win or what, I don't know. But this was his 4th NASCAR Camping World Truck Series win. Interesting. So that is a very cool piece. I like collecting these cards, man. I really do. Like, I rather have these race win cards than any gold or silver, whatever, covered trading card for NASCAR. Because those things, they don't have no value. But these, they actually tell you the crap in the race, man. Like, I love these, man. I love these. I put them in a photo album. It's not an expensive one, but I can flip through it and I can look back at all the raced win, diecasts that I have. So it's really cool. But with all that being said, this is a really cool truck, man. Like I said, if you see this in your local retailer and you're thinking about Wave 5, you're like, hey, man, I need to save some money for it. This is a diecast you're gonna want to get, man. This is a diecast you want to get. If you see it, get it, you grab it. It's a truck, it's race to win, and it's from a championship season. Pair it with the Homestead win. You can't go wrong there. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to Diecastbuffet so you never miss a NASCAR diecast review. And don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're having a great one out there. And Diecastbuffet, signing off.